Today I wanted to make a fun video talking a little bit about the dining options and shopping here in our lovely city. Let's get right to the video. All right, some of my favorite places to go to eat here in Maricopa, we are gonna start with breakfast. So obviously here we have some of the bigger chains like Denny's and IHOP, which are a great place to go for breakfast. But if you really want to feel like a local or an insider, you have to try a place called Headquarters. So it's easy to miss. It's not a very flashy building, but it is one of the oldest buildings here in the city. I think it was built 100 years ago, but it is a hopping little restaurant and definitely a local watering hole. So try it out. They do great breakfast, lunch, and dinners, but it's definitely one of the few breakfast spots here in the city. There's also a breakfast place at Action, and I believe it's called Agave, and you can get a great breakfast over there too. All right, let's move on to lunch. So this is definitely not an exhaustive list. There's quite a few restaurants here. And it's funny because when you first drive into Maricopa, you probably think, oh, well, there's not really anything here. But when I was getting ready to make this video, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many things and I have to choose my favorites. All right, one of my favorite places to go grab lunch with my girlfriends or a client is the Silver Spur at the Duke Golf Restaurant. It is in Rancho El Dorado, and I love the pretty view. You can sit there. It's kind of like a rustic country club type restaurant. I love getting sweet potato fries, a salad, and an iced tea. That is my go-to lunch at the Duke. The other amazing place to go, which is a little hidden treasure of Maricopa, is a place called Roots Eatery. And it was opened by a master chef. He does like artisan style food. It's handcrafted and it is so delicious. I don't think I've ever had anything bad. You guys have to try that place. Again, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well. One of my favorite places. Let's see, what else is fun for lunch? I feel like sometimes the lunch and dinner has gotta, kind of bleed into each other. So let's move on to dinner. I really like going to a place called Brooklyn Boys. It's right in the center of town. It's Italian food. It's definitely a cute little restaurant, and I think they have good food, good portions, and our family goes there often. There's a little place we have here called Say Sushi, and the sushi there is top notch. If you like sushi, you have to try it out. It's a tiny little restaurant. It gets really busy on the weekends. They have head professional Japanese chefs that make your sushi, and it is so good and so fresh. We also just got a Nando's here in Maricopa, which is great for a lunch or dinner. It's got a super fun vibe and atmosphere. If you've never been to Nando's, you have to check it out. And oh my gosh, we got Dukes. Am I saying that right? It's a country steakhouse, and they have great food there. They have live music all weekend, and they do line dancing classes during the week. It is such a fun place. I think they have like 4 bars. They have pool tables and a game room, and we are so excited to have it in town because people can go out, we can go see live music, we can go dancing right in our backyard. So that's been really exciting. Another place that I love to go to is the Oak and Fork at Action, and it is sort of a wine bar and small bites place. We have another place here called Plaza Bonita, which is a traditional Mexican restaurant. They have really good margaritas. They have very authentic Mexican food. Sometimes they have mariachi bands. So it's a lot of fun. Let me think, what else? Oh, we have a place called Native, and it's like wings and a sports bar, another great fun place to eat and grab a bite. And then out towards Hidden Valley, there's a place called Raceway Bar and Grill. They have such good pizza. So if you are looking at homes, in the 85139, I believe, zip code, stop into Raceway Bar and Grill, have a pizza, have a drink. It's a super unique place. The owner has tons of old school memorabilia, like old signs all over the place. So it's fun just to go in there. You can get a drink. They have a full bar, and just look at it. It's very unique and interesting. If you're looking for some fine dining, I really like going to Chop Block. I think that's what it's called. It's at Action, and it's a really nice high-end steakhouse. My favorite thing to get is the filet mignon. I only do that on very rare occasions, like an anniversary or a birthday. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but they make their food so well. When I get my filet mignon, it's like butter in my mouth. They do a really good drink. A lot of fun. All right, so those are my top restaurants here in Maricopa. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any favorite places, put them in the comments. And as always, I'm here if you have any real estate needs. Have a great day.